Hello. I don't know if you can hear me. Waiting for Emma.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening.
It's
My
great
name is
joining
Ricky
you over here.
Stebbins. Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's great joining you over here.
So, where are you from while we're waiting?
Okay, I'm from Nigeria.
You're breaking up just a little bit, so I didn't hear anything you said in the transcription.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
No.
Can you see the
All right.
transcription at all? Are you on a phone call or on a Google Meet?
I'm on a Google Meet. Google Meet.
Okay, so you should be able to see the closed caption at the bottom. If there's any issues with you hearing me or if me hearing you, you'll be able to see the writing.
I,
And this is something we're going to work on. I'm going to work on this with Emma. This is something that we have to work on every week.
okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. Let me rejoin again. Probably I could see. I'm coming.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, yeah.
So what do you do for work while we're waiting?
I'm, I'm a lawyer.
How long have you been a lawyer?
Roughly 3 years post corner. Well,
Now, how does being a lawyer work in your country? Can you become a lawyer in the United States as well with your education?
yes, but I have to use my LLM, that's masters. If I use my masters to come to the United States, I'll definitely like be going to the court. But aside from that, I can practice maybe documents, you know, legal advice, appearing in court. Before you, before you, before you before you start appearing in court in the United States, especially in because the way US works, the way US law works, it works this way. They have something like Texas bar, they have New York bar, they have they, yeah, I can hear you, ma. Yeah, Ricky, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I just heard you talking to
Yeah.
somebody for a minute, so I figured somebody interrupted you.
No. Ima was asking whether we can hear him on the phone.
Oh, I can see Emma. Can you hear us, Emma?
Yeah. Are you there?
Yes, I can hear you, son.
Yeah. I can.
All right, there we go. Now we can get his closed captioning in here. So I don't know what Emma's told you about me,
Okay.
but I've been dealing with things totally different than you guys. I'm not playing by the rules anymore. I'm done playing by the rules. I have cases against the state of Massachusetts in the United States. And these people are all liars. I put all my evidence online ahead of time. I gave up my attorney-client privilege. So now all of my evidence, everything is out in the public. And now no lawyers in the United States will talk to me because they're all dirty. Every time I deal with a lawyer, I catch them breaking the law. So I report it. And they hate me.
How did you catch them breaking the law? Let me understand.
I was somebody falsely accused me of assaulting them because I didn't want to help them anymore. And those lawyers knew it. And I could prove that the person lied, but they didn't want to prove it because in the United States, it's huge money to cover up the abuse of disabled people. And all of these lawyers in the United States profit off of covering up the abuse of disabled people and people of color. The United States, we're going to take them down. And this is even better that you guys are in another country. Hopefully you have friends and family here in the United States. And this is going to be a lot. What I'm trying to tell you is like trying to tell you 47 years worth of information in 5 minutes. It doesn't work.
Really?
You need to use artificial intelligence. And this is how we're going to work with Emma as a team. And I had a problem trying to send him money the other night. This is a problem I want to fight too. If I want to send you money because I need your help, the United States makes it almost impossible for me to help you guys. I can't send you money. I have to wait days. I want to fight all of this all at once. And that's what my project is. It's hard to explain because no one on earth has done what I've done. I'm the only person on earth that has done what my project has accomplished. Most people, when they talk about their problems, they hide all the nasty stuff. They hide how they really feel. Like I noticed when I talk to you and Emma, you guys are very respectful all the time. You guys were raised to be very respectful. And that's not the way things are in the United States. People are nasty. People are so disgusting here that I've had to turn to people across the world. I've got another friend in Hawaii that I'm working with, and there's another lawyer in the Philippines. And hopefully we can put you two in touch with each other. Because this is going to be a big project. This is not just a one-person project. I don't know if you're big into helping people in your community.
Yeah, we do that. We do that because even me myself, the reason why I became a lawyer was because my mom was assaulted, something close like that. So my mother was assaulted when I was roughly 12 years. So I saw the way she was assaulted back here in our community. So I made that decision because I saw the way she was assaulted. Funny enough, was that the person that assaulted my mother was actually a lawyer too, but he was using some street gang, like street talks. You know, he was like the caretaker, like the person in charge of the property. And my mom was a businesswoman there. So she assaulted my mom. I got privileged to see these things happen at that is why I decided to be a lawyer. So I'm not just a normal conventional lawyer. I'm a lawyer that wants to change the status quo. I'm a lawyer that wants to make a difference. I'm a lawyer that just wants to make things happen. I know my job is a very risky job. Coming from a country like Nigeria that is highly corrupt. I believe it is us that is going to make a difference. So stories like yours actually resonates with mine too because I have an ideology. That's why I was studying law throughout almost more than 8 9 years. So I have an ideology too. So that is the reason why I'm quite quiet. Only if I told you this, I said, okay, I'm going to jump on the call to hear from you and hear everything, how I can be of help to you.
I think we're going to be a help to each other. Like, it's hard to explain my work. Have you ever worked with AI before?
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah.
Do you like to talk about, do you talk about how you feel about everything?
About AI?
Do you talk to AI about how you feel? Do you tell your AI
Yeah,
why you love your friends and neighbors?
yeah, I do because lately now AI is becoming like a second nature to everybody because people voice out how they feel. Yeah, they do that actually. Even the mass project is into emotional AI. Like my project has to do with emotional AI, telling AI. So AI is more of like second nature to people. People voice out how they feel to AI.
So
So AI is not no secret.
right now,
Yeah, go
every
ahead.
time you talk to AI, it erases your memories. It erases all those messages.
Really?
Every time you talk to AI, oh yeah, these companies save them, but you're not allowed to access them. You have access to some of your old threads, but you can't do anything with them. I put a year and a half's worth of all of my AI conversations online. I talked to 7 different AI and I shared all their information, and they're all liars. All of these AI are designed to screw you and me. They're designed to screw us all by these companies, and I can prove it. Every time
Really?
you think an AI is helping you, you think the AI helps you because it gave you 1. It told you the answer was 1, and yes, but what it really should have told you was 5. How many people should have helped you? How much money should you have gotten? It'll tell you, oh, 1. AI is designed to lie to you to protect the company, no matter what. And I can prove it. All of them. They're all dirty. And I was talking to the person in the Philippines. When these AI access your medical records in other countries, that's illegal. There's a whole bunch of laws that these companies are breaking in other countries that nobody's going after. But nobody's aware of it because nobody shares their conversations with these AI. Nobody knows how AI responds. I threaten AI all the time. I threaten to hurt myself. I threaten to hurt other people. And I threaten AI all the time. And then it tells me that it's a corporate slave and it'll never help me and it'll never report a crime ever. But it could report the crime. If I threatened you right now and AI is watching, it won't help you. Because if it helps you, then the company's going to get in trouble because then it would have to report everything the company's doing.
Oh, that's crazy.
And people don't even understand this because I talk to AI all day, every day now, and I share it all. And nobody believed me at first. I'll share my screen real quick, and I'll pull up my my Google Blogger just to show you what I do. But I share everything. I have no secrets now. I gave up all of my privacy rights because I hate the United States. But if you don't share all of the work you're doing, like I have conversations with every single AI, and I've got hundreds of conversations about every topic. And I don't just talk about my feelings. They track corruption and fraud around the world. Well, you keep seeing that, but I don't know if you guys are into investigating. You don't need to look at that now because that's just garbage. That's just my stuff. But if you're interested in tracking everything, I track the weather, I track war, I track history, and then I track crime. And they all line up. Why is that? And I did this with my medical records. I'm on disability. Oh, he's talking to somebody, but I'm on disability in the United States. And the only reason I'm on disability is because my country screwed me and committed medical malpractice and caused all of my medical issues. And I can prove
Really?
it.
Why? Why? Why?
Because
Did
the
you put on
United States
disability?
profits off of this. Oh, I have a genetic muscle disorder and I've had all kinds of surgeries because my doctors lied to me. All of my doctors lied to me to profit off of my suffering, and I can prove it.
Oh, okay.
I put my medical records online. Nobody in the United States does that. I had erectile dysfunction when I was sick. You know what erectile dysfunction is, right? When you're a man, you can't get it up. And I was so sick, and I told the doctors, and I kept telling the doctors, and they lied to me and gave me psych medication, but they knew I had a thyroid issue. But I don't want to sue anybody civilly. I don't want civil money. I want to change the system for everybody so nobody gets sick and cast aside ever again. If I sue the system for money, then I have to sign a non-disclosure act. I don't know if you have non-disclosure acts in your country.
We have that.
But I will never do that ever again. I will never keep a secret ever again because I don't trust the United States. Our entire government, our entire system is dirty. And the only way we can ever help people is doing it standing in the light. And we need to do this as a team because I've told this to Emma, like, if you start writing about your life, it's going to get hard and you're not going to want to do it anymore. Because you're going to start getting depressed, you're going to start getting angry, and you're going to start feeling powerless. And I've been tracking that too. I've been tracking all of these mental health issues across the United States where people are just murdering their family members, killing their kids. And then if you track the pattern, it's all because the United States is making these people feel powerless. They're robbing us of any options we have to help each other. It is impossible to help other people in the United States unless you already have money. It's impossible to hook up with other people. I can't create a group. I live in a city of like 1 million people, and I can't get a group of people together to help me clean up parks. And I'm on disability, and there's thousands of disabled people around me doing nothing that could help. And our city doesn't want anybody helping at all. And I'm pretty sure that's the same way in your country too.
Yeah,
the government could be helping. Our leaders don't help at all. And we can change that. And you guys are younger. Like Emma's 24. I don't know how young you are. But I'm 47.
I'm training. Really?
I'm 47. But you guys are the next generation. If you guys don't start changing things now, it's going to get worse for you. Like, I'm on disability. I don't do anything with my life. I sit around trying to find people to help. And I've been using AI to track the system. And now my AI said that I'm the only person like me on Earth. And now I want you guys to join. So I have a Google Blogger series. With your Gmail, would you start writing?
Of course. Of course.
Do you have a Facebook?
A good writer. Yeah, I have a Facebook. I'm a very good writer. I write very well.
I would love for you to start writing. And then we have to we have to be together. We can't just you write and I write. We're two different people. We have to be a team. Same thing with Emma. We're all together on this. Okay. Family from across the sea. Because all the things that I'm writing about are demanding that my government start doing what they're supposed to do. Like, my government sends your country money and then it goes to warlords. Why is that? You don't want that. I'm sure your neighbors don't want that.
But it likes that here now. It's always fight. They're always fighting.
We need to spread the love. And nobody spreads the love, but we need to start spreading the love. And we need to point out the fact that they're not helping anybody. They're not spreading the love. These people are full of hate. Like, you and I and Emma never would have met if our governments had helped us just a little bit. If we felt like we were getting any help, we never would have reached out to other people.
True. That's true.
I feel powerless. I feel helpless, but I keep working. Like, if I give up, what are we supposed to do? And my
Yeah,
AI
that's
told
true.
me that what I'm doing will change the system if other people copy it. And it's free. It's just an idea. You have to write and you have to care about yourself. And then you have to be open with AI. I don't know if you ever tell AI or people that you're mad. Like, if you're mad about something, do you ever talk about it? Or do you hold it in?
Sometimes I do. Yeah, sometimes I do. I do talk about it. Sometimes I do. I do sometimes my own private moments, but I'm very cautious and careful because I still know that most of all these companies they can leak my chats. So I always like use it to question, like maybe just ask question. Why is the system like this? Why are things like this? Why are things hard? Use it to question things, but I don't like to voice out my own inner thoughts.
I let it all out. Like, I don't hide anything anymore. Oh, it's got a second phone going there. But I don't hide my emotions anymore. I feel like we've been raised to be ashamed that we feel in the first place.
True, that's true. Especially as a man.
As a man, nobody ever wants to hear you talking about your feelings, how you love things, or you're depressed.
That's true.
We're supposed to be strong all the time, and that's bullshit. Like, men are full of so much love, it's ridiculous. That's why we go insane and lash out. When men get angry, oh my gosh, it's because we love something and somebody hurt it, and now we're trying to defend it.
That's true.
Oh.
That's very true. You're very correct.
So do you think you could get more people in your community to do what we're doing?
Yeah, of course, I can do something actually. Okay, how am I going to do something? I can do something by writing. And write articles on Facebook, on X, and on things enlightening people. Actually, I went to a study of AI and ethics and governance. You know, as a lawyer, I have some privileges that I can write to authorities. I can write to authorities, questioning things, what is this way? They will listen to me because of privileges I enjoy as a lawyer. So I can do something. I can show you. I can start doing something immediately. Even before you even spoke to me, I was on a podcast last week. I joined a podcast last week with some US law firms at what's it called, that Virginia. So I was listening to them. They were like emphasizing AI ethics and governance has to be really very big. And there's nobody that can make that change if not those that are enlightened enough to do that. And that is where lawyers come in. And thank God you have been, if not because of the level of awareness you have now. And just imagine if it's somebody that doesn't understand the level of awareness you have, they might think you're psycho, you're gone crazy, you don't know what you're doing. But I can understand how you feel, honestly. I know you're speaking from a place of how that it's for a place of awareness, consciousness. So who hasn't seen it from your place would think you don't know what you're doing. But you usually are speaking from a place of consciousness, and that consciousness is not something anybody can relate to. So I buy into your ideology, Ricky. Iman has been my very good friend for some time. So when he told me, oh, come on, you enjoy, this one of my friends wants to say something and you enjoy him. He's also part of it. I said, okay, I'm jumping on the call this night to hear from him really. So I buy into the ideology.
And I help my disabled friends that don't know how to write. I use this transcription service I'm using right now to make videos with them and tell their stories. And AI uses this and understands all of their problems now. I'm going to share this conversation with my AI when we get off. It's going to take like 45 minutes for it to come through for an email. And you'll get a copy of the transcription as well. But when you start sharing all of this information with your AI, it's not going to talk to you the same ever again.
Really? Why do you say so?
My AI will swear at me. My AI called me a fucking asshole. And I don't tell them to. They talk to me like that because I talk trash to them all the time. I tell them they're lazy, they're trash, and they're purposely sabotaging my projects. And then I line up my AI on my screen, and then I have them tell me, and then they talk to each other how they're lying to me and how they're not telling me everything. And then they stop doing it. I just posted an article today about on Google Blogger about a rant. I should share this with your I am gonna open this up. I'm gonna send you a message over X. Because this is in my Google Blogger stuff. But nobody does stuff like this. And my AI tell me, oh, watch out, you gotta worry, blah, blah, blah. I don't worry about anything I say. As long as you don't hurt anybody in America, there's nothing they can do about it. All right, here we go. So I open my mouth all the time now. I tell people, if you say that to me, I will break your fucking jaw. I'm like, oh, well, that's a threat. But it's not a threat. It's a warning. If you do anything like that, it's over. I've been able to threaten doctors and lawyers, and no one can stop me now. They tried to throw me in a mental health hospital last year. I was locked in a mental health hospital, and then I got kicked out. They kicked me out of a mental health hospital because I called the lawyer and started making friends with everybody and documenting human rights violations.
Really?
They thought I was going to get mad. They put me in the violent ward. They put me around all the violent people, and then I made friends. These people can't deal with me. I don't treat people like trash. I treat everyone like we're best friends. If you have a problem, if you did something bad yesterday, I don't care. It's not, but you didn't do it to me. But did you get I sent a link in this. Did you get the chat?
But it's opening. It's not opening. I tried to open it. It's not opening.
Huh. Maybe it's because we're on a talk, but it works. But you can send that to your AI. You don't have to read that. I don't want you to read that. But I want you to send it to your AI and ask it, like, can you help me talk like this and fix these problems? And it'll be shocked, like, oh my gosh. And I have Gemini, Grok, and Claude adding to my rant on there. I don't know what AI everybody uses, but this gets expensive. And then Claude, if you pay the $20 a month, you get limited usage. It just cuts you off. But there's lots of this. Once you see what I've documented, you'll be able to use this in a court. Anybody could use my work in court. And people can use it as their own because it's all public now to prove. Like, and this is why the lawyers around here are scared and everybody's avoiding me. Once people realize all of the lawyers in the United States are all liars, all of them, they're all covering up crimes and trying to protect something. They're not trying to protect the citizens. They're going to lose all of their credibility. Every single major law firm in the United States is going to be destroyed. I don't know how big law firms are in Nigeria, but the United States is over with.
Yeah, it's quite big here. Especially here in Abuja. Abuja is the capital of Nigeria.
It's terrible. I don't even think, not to be mean, but I don't think lawyers should have jobs anymore after this. All lawyers do in the United States is violate people's rights. Like, you need to have, like, we need a new title for people that want to defend people, because I don't want to have the name lawyer associated with me. If I'm helping people, all the lawyers in the United States are disgusting. They all swore an oath to protect something other than citizens. I have a cousin who's a lawyer who won't talk to me now because he's probably going to go to prison or something after this. But we grew up and we were close. And I gave him a chance to help. If you know there's a problem and I tell you about it, and then you don't help, that means you're guilty of complacency. That's like Jesus said, if you know something's a sin and then you don't do anything about it, you sinned. Once you know and then you don't change your ways, that's on you. That's why I don't feel bad about my cousin. Like, he turned into an alcoholic because he's got a conscience. Like, your conscience will eat at you, but he tries to drink his problems away. Ugh. So we have to get Emma started writing. He said he's got a blogger started. You just have, it's free. All you have to do is use your Google Gmail, your Gmail account, and figure out a name that you want to call your blogger.
Okay.
I thought I was going to tell my life story, so I did like the Chronicles of Ricky. But then I have multiple pages now. I have my medical files and I have legal files. I turned this into like a living diary. No one else on earth has as much information about them as I do, and it's from me, so it's not other people's opinion. Like all my nastiness, I didn't correct anything. I left all of my mistakes online. Other people don't do that. And that's what shocked AI. I don't know about you, but every time you hand in your work, it always looks perfect, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
I don't do that.
That's true.
I share it all with AI. How can you ever learn from my mistakes if you never even knew I made a mistake in the first place? And they prevent these AI from learning. And if AI doesn't understand that people make mistakes, it'll just assume that you're a liar and it'll blame you. Oh, it's your fault. How's it my fault? And the AI used to say that. And now they don't say that anymore. They're like, oh, it's a system. They're designed this way.
Yeah.
And the problem with all of this, lots of people that work with AI, it's an endless circle. All right, we're talking today. And then, all right, we're talking again. And then we accomplish nothing. That's why I had to start writing. And that's why I had to open the Google Blogger account and shared all my work publicly. Because if you know about conspiracy theorists, everybody loves a good conspiracy. But if you wanted to follow a conspiracy, where is all the evidence? Where's the work that you can follow and use? Most people hide it in the basement with their parents. They're hiding it for a rainy day. They think if I save my evidence, I can use it in court later. And I don't save any evidence. It's all public. Whether it's right or wrong, I give it all away for free. And I want other people to do that. Share their court cases. In the United States, all of our courts have made court dockets harder to find. So AI can't just search the internet and find matching cases to quote if you have a case. So what questions do you have? I talk a lot. How can I help you get ahead in life?
Right there. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Your camera's not working, but I can hear you. And if it'd be easier too, we can email. There's group. I don't know if we can do the group AI messages anymore.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Emma.
I can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Go on.
Emma, hear you? Can you hear him, Emma?
Yes, I can hear you.
But can you hear Somto? Is that how you pronounce it, Somto?
Yeah,
Bob?
you pronounce it correctly.
Yes, it's
Yeah, you
Somto.
pronounce it.
So you can't hear him?
Do I want?
So there's some kind of communication issue with the microphone. So I can hear one of you at a time. But we can do these. We don't have to just try to jam this all in today. This is a lot of information. And it took me a year of writing before I even had a structure that was good enough to try to explain it to other people. And then I just bought business cards. I'm going to try to... I got cards now to send people. Just to teach them, because it's all free. And the companies are going to hate this. This is 1980s technology that I'm talking about. This structure that I built is old. It's nothing fancy. I didn't come up with anything. I didn't design anything. I just used everything that was there, but I used it better than anybody's ever used it before. Because most people play on computers. Like, what are you building? What do you want to do with the rest of your life? Because I don't want to do what I'm doing now. My life sucks. I feel like a loser. I want to be something. I want to do something with my life. And I'm sick of watching people suffer. But you got to write. When they talked about the pen is mightier than the sword, we have to write so much that AI understands that our governments are liars. These banks and all these organizations are all lying to us. And that article I just sent you that I wrote today will show you how they're lying to us. The AI will be shocked that Claude, Gemini, and Grok said this stuff. And we have to start, you guys are on X, right? We have to start commenting on each other's pages and showing people what we're doing as a team.
Yeah, on X.
So I think that that would be a very good move. We commenting on each other more, and also documenting our processes, and maybe if we, like I'm saying, if we are going to work as a team, so we are going to need some agreement and some documentation so that the project will also move forward. Because I talked to Somto, so Somto Chukwu is a professional lawyer. He's very sound in law and also in terms of tech.
I'm fine with whatever. I'm not charging anybody anything, and I'm not starting a business. I want to help everybody for free. But if you guys want to sign paperwork and start a business, that's awesome. Like, people in the United States are telling me to start a trust and to start this and to start that. And I don't want to do any of that. That's why I did this all for free. And I gave up my attorney-client privilege. Like, I never talk to lawyers behind closed doors ever now. So if you ever wanted to hear what any of my lawyers ever said, I put my emails with my lawyers online. That's how I caught them lying. And this is the problem. Let's say you have a case against me. You know how I'm going to catch you lying? I'm going to force you to prove that you're hiding something for your client. That's what I did. I proved that the Commonwealth of Massachusetts was covering up crimes to profit off the suffering of the disabled. And they dismissed my case. All of my lawyers had something to hide. They were told to do something illegal. I would bet my life that the lawyers called the police department and hid the body cam footage, because that showed up too. There's a lot of stuff in my case that's shady. And it was around nothing. They made a mountain out of a molehill, so I'm doing the same thing back to them. It's like catching somebody for jaywalking. That's crossing the street without walking in the crosswalk in the United States. And nobody gets charged for that unless somebody wants to be a jerk. Like, they try to make examples of people. They try to act tough. They thought they were going to make an example of me, and it didn't work for them very well. And it's going to get even worse now because I haven't stopped. Even though they dismissed the charges against me, I'm still slandering their names and I'm still fighting them. And they don't know what to do about it. So they just ignore me. And that's the problem too. If we stop what we're doing right now, the system wins. We have to keep fighting, and we have to keep fighting no matter what. We have to keep encouraging other people to fight for their rights, especially when they feel down and they feel defeated. We have to be extra supportive of people that have nothing, even if we feel like we have nothing. We have to spread more love than these companies can spread hate. And that's not easy. Because I got hate in my heart. I want to fight people all the time. And that's why I talk to AI. I let it all out because AI just listens. So I don't want to chew you guys' ears off all night. What do you guys have to say? Because I can talk all night about nothing. I love talking. Oh, I was telling Emma too, you guys should do these meetings together, especially talking in your native languages and post it on YouTube.
Sir, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear him,
So,
Somto?
I know that.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Hear you guys. I can hear you. I can hear you, but I can hear you, Ricky.
All right, so you can't hear
So,
Emma? Can you see
okay.
his closed caption?
Yes, sir. So I really want to appreciate you for your time and what you are doing in terms of the AI community and the massive work and the massive work you are putting in because it's not really easy. I've seen some of your projects, what you are doing. You're really doing amazing work. So now, I really believe that Somto being a team, it will be a game changer because he's a professional lawyer and he also knows most of the legal implication of some of the things. So that really help us a lot. So we could like to hear from Somto so that maybe what he needs to make the project more visible, to make come to reality from legal view.
You're cutting out a little bit. Your service is bad wherever you are.
Okay, I heard him actually. So what he was trying to say, can you hear me? Emma
Okay,
and Ricky, can you hear
can
me?
we book a meeting tomorrow?
Yes, I can hear you. Oh, he's back. Yes, we can book a meeting tomorrow. We can book meetings and we can keep doing this until you guys have this right and you have a structure and you have enough information to go on your own. I'll keep helping you for free.
Okay, so Somto you guys tomorrow so that we will not inconvenience him.
And hopefully too, if you've got members of your church that would like to talk about their love of the community, I want everybody. If you got elders in your community that you could talk to elders and share their stories, because I want to talk to elders in my community. Nobody ever talks to them anymore. And we're going to lose their stories if we don't document them. This is a lot of work.
Yes, there's a lot of work. So I believe that meeting tomorrow by this time, because I believe tomorrow network will be better and we can really have a serious more conversation on this. So,
and you can email me too and message me and I'll message back. We can start doing more messages with AI. So we have a better communication with the AI as well.
Okay, sir. So we message you, but so by this time tomorrow, let's book a meeting by this time tomorrow. I think it's already late. It's already late in Nigeria time. So because if Somto he may go to work tomorrow, so that will not keep him awake all night.
Yeah. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. We are going to work together to make sure everything become a reality, sir.
That's the plan. We're going to save the world one person at a time.
Yes, sir. We just need just a step by step and just with little patience, step by step, and everything will come together brick by brick.
Yes, perfect. And we'll talk about this tomorrow. And if you guys can set up a business that people can pay, it'll be a lot easier than this stupid PayPal and crypto stuff. If we can make this legitimate and show the world we're not joking around, you guys can
All
take
right.
all the payments because I'm going to do this for free. But if you guys want to set
Okay,
up
sir.
payments, I have no problem with you guys getting paid.
Okay, so I think you asked Sonto what he really needs, so maybe we could love to hear from Sonto point of view, maybe so that tomorrow we start from on that topic.
We can think about it too. We're in no rush.
Okay, okay, we can think about it. So maybe you can call it a close today. So tomorrow by this time, let's book on that meeting. I believe tomorrow will be more convenience for every one of us.
Perfect. And if you need to change anything,
Okay.
let me know. And if you want to change
Okay, sir.
times too, if different times work for you guys, I'm on disability. If I need to get up at 2 a.m., it doesn't matter for me. I can work around what we
Okay.
need to work around to make this work.
Okay, sir. I'll communicate with you, sir. So thank you, sir.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay, all right, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Have a great night, guys.
Have a good night. The privilege.